Well, hello there, everyone. And this evening, I got a chance to pick up some food called doubles, and it's a Caribbean type of dinner. It's actually quite good. There's some bread stuff and this sort of curried chickpeas. It's quite delicious. And what would be great is if I had a beer, some wine, that'd be nice too. But that's not what I'm here about. I just wanted to, just a quick ramble and just some thoughts about my current build and how it's gone so far. And one of the things for sure is the question whether I should always have a ready to go bed kind of thing, where if I were to reset up the layout right now, if I were to reset the, that's why you shouldn't talk with your mouth full, right? If I were to reset the layout of this van, how easy would it be for me to actually, take a nap or go to bed or whatever? And for the most part, about 80% of the time, I'm fine just lounging in the current sort of seat chair that I have set up. Like anything else, like most minivans, this space is tiny. There's hardly anything. Like this is it where I am. This is the foyer, entranceway, living room. So there's not a lot of space, but it sure is cozy. And with the diesel heater running, it keeps it nice and toasty. So it's this. I think minivan is comfy for one, cozy for two, and anything more than that, I think you're asking for some really uncomfortable situations. Granted, some people already think minivans are uncomfortable, but that's neither here nor there, right? So going back to the whole bed thing, so one of the things that I probably will set up is set it up so that the bed is always available, so that I can sort of like take an emergency nap if I had to. For example, today, after my run today, and maybe it has everything to do with, when you age, you get tired, much more tired. So I have to sort of accept that at this point. But I was really sleepy. I sort of just, right afterwards, I just crashed right out and I slept. And now I think it's about 10 o'clock. What time is it? Yeah, it's 11:30 and I'm wide awake. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go to sleep. So I thought of maybe doing some planning, maybe see if I could do a bit of work, plan my build for spring, because I'm just that kind of guy. I like to plan stuff out, and hopefully by spring I'll have the materials that I need. Because if you start planning now, especially when you're doing a budget build, okay, let me go on a diversion here. When you're doing a budget build, you're always looking out for stuff. Hey, how can I use that for my build, right? And that could be useful. Or if you hear of someone maybe getting rid of some plywood or clearing out their garage, let them know, hey, I'm building out this van of mine. I'm creating a build. If there's something that you don't need that you think I could use, let me know. I'll come by and take it off your hands. And that's one way to sort of make this work. The other way is you can check out Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace. I know for me, I was able to pick up some plywood from friends, associates, and also if you go to certain places like hardware stores or construction sites, where appropriate, obviously, there could be some remnant parts that you could use to help build out your site. So things like that can probably help and help you with your saving some money and making out your build, your budget build. So that's what I'm planning right. So if you sort of have an idea what you need to do, you can then keep a lookout for it, and then that's another way to save it. Now, if you're in a rush to make your van build for whatever reason, then you're gonna have to cash out, spend the money for it, right? In my case here, I'm in no rush to do any of this, at least not a whole lot, except for this winter. I really wanted to make sure I had my diesel heater running, which I got running. It's so nice and toasty and warm in here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so it's like that. So it is getting colder here, by the way. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. And another thing is the YouTube videos I'm putting out. Right now it's sort of like rah, YouTube. And you'll see a lot of that. I'll probably be posting once or twice a week, but I am certain it'll level off to like one video a week or one video every few days, because right now there's so much I'm learning and I'm really excited. I'm hoping my approach has gotten slightly better. I know one of the first videos I did, I had the background music cranked up, and that's another thing. Some people don't like background music. For me, I'm fine with it. It sort of like fills in the void, but maybe sometimes we don't need it. We just want to hear someone sort of chat, or maybe it might be clear. I'm not sure, but at this point, it's something that I'm sticking to because I kind of like it. And there's something really nice and cozy about having a sort of an escape pod, if you will, a getaway van, or a place where you could sort of just chill out, knowing that you won't be bothered. And certainly there's a value in that. But anyway, my food's getting cold. I'm going to continue eating my, it's called doubles, right? Very tasty, very delicious. And for the next video, I'm hoping to sort of give more of a tour of my van, maybe some of its construction. I do have some photos of how I built it. I don't have any videos, at least not a whole lot. I actually building something, I don't think I have a video of me actually building something, because I didn't think I'd end up in YouTube. I didn't think I'd end up in YouTube land, sort of like documenting all this stuff. But I really appreciate people leaving comments and sort of giving me some feedback. And again, if you like the video, please like it. And if you want to get some notifications, that'd be fantastic. Please subscribe, and I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to build this up into something pretty cool, and hopefully in the next few months, and we'll be hitting spring, and then we'll get on to some pretty cool adventures. And for now, I'm just going to try to get through this winter and maybe go off on a small tangent to go somewhere just to relax out a bit. Anyway, thanks very much, and have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. And I think we're heading into December in a few days from now. That should be a lot of fun. Good night.